Greetings and salute to all my soul soldiers. Gotta move quickly. The last video talking about the protocols, divine principles. Protocols, I can't use the whole terminology, and I don't want to put my videos in jeopardy by saying the name of a certain group of people that everybody says running the planet, but this movie right here backs up what I'm talking about. It's called The Day of Wrath. It's around the time of the Inquisitions. During the time of the Inquisitions, the Moors had ruled Spain for 700 years, but they had a weak Khalifa. He was weak, man. He wasn't like his brothers. So they dispelled Islam, or Moors, but in the Protocols, they don't talk about Islam. They talk about taking over Christianity and all the other different parties they got out, you know, communism and all like that. Then they talk about the death of God. But they don't talk about Islam because, you know, they probably already had infiltrated Islam, and they definitely don't talk about becoming the Master Farad Muhammad, Mahdi. Now in this video right here, if we have time, it's going to be a scene, a pornographic scene in here that we advise the children not to look at.
People are dying over this list. What's in it?
It has information that could make you the most powerful man in the Empire.
All I know is that it contains the names of Spanish Jewish families.
Checkmate.
I've seen these books.
Remember your friend, Denosa? Look for his origin in both books.
Jewish families are excluded from books on noble lineage.
Denoso Cabral, son of Ramira de Calanas.
And Lady Francisca del Piero.
Now read the other.
Nothing.
In 1492, our blessed monarchs decreed that all Jews be banished from the empire. Jews were given 3 months to convert or leave. 2 years later, those who had converted were forbidden to hold any influential positions under penalty of death. So what could Jews do to stay alive, to keep all they had worked for? Only one way: by hiding their origin. It was then that hundreds of books were commissioned with a new history of prominent Jewish families. Thus, there were 2 versions of history. This book relates of the true history, and this one, shall we say, it is the creation of inventive minds.
And your name, Your Excellency, is it in one of those books?
Oh, yes. Look, the Friar Anselm. Why do you think that he's such a brutal persecutor of heretics? To save his skin, of course. To hide his own Jewish blood. Just like Torquemada, who created the Inquisition. Despicable indeed. Give me your list. Come on. Now, follow me. A group of influential influential people offered King Fernando a substantial ransom, the largest ever offered for a king. The money was good, but he had other reasons as well. You see, the king himself had Jewish blood. He had a little bit of heart left for his own kind. On this list, every family wrote their Jewish name. This one, the king himself gave them each a new name, a Christian name, thus giving us new life. When the king died, there was a witch hunt. Hundreds were burned at the stake, including my parents. Their only crime, having Jewish blood. Those of us who survived look for refuge from all the madness. Come here, Shep. Let me spread these out. Small provincial city, far removed from the eye of God. The perfect hiding place. And why not emigrate together? What could be safer than to live among one's own kind? My dear Sheriff, when you attend Mass, nearly everyone is on these lists, except that zealot little priest.
And why the bloody persecution among yourselves?
When you reach the top, others want a piece of the cake. And they can bring you down simply by denouncing your origin. These were once the lists of life. Now they are the scrolls of blackmail and death. I have been appointed governor, a very powerful and profitable position. If the truth were known about my origin, I would not only lose my wealth, just like my parents before me, I would be burned in the stake.
Who's blackmailing you?
It could be anyone on the list.
Why not give them what they want?
My parents complied with all that was asked of them. I've been complying since I was a child. Enough is enough. After this one will be another and another. I will not be a slave.
This is what your ruling class is really like right here. Peep this. Keep away from the children. This is how the government works. They always wear a hood or a mask.
Corpus Christi. Do you solemnly swear to be the core of a good Christian family?
I do.
In nomine Patri, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Please accept my gift in honor of your wedding and an expression of our newfound friendship.
Sugar is sugar, salt is salt. If you don't know what time it is, it ain't my fault. I'm out.